Good afternoon, everyone. I'm on my way to work. A lot of my subscribers want to know why I'm disabled or how I became disabled, so I'm going to give you a really brief rundown. I did this video, I think, 9 years ago, but I don't think people go back that far. So I will go over it again. When I was 16, one of my boyfriends used to, well, actually, he was my boyfriend. He had an old car. I think it was a Falcon, a red Falcon. He would go over this little hill, and it would make us come up off the ground. And his daddy worked for a dealership, and he came to pick me up to go to the 7-Eleven. My mother wanted some Dr. Peppers. Well, he went over this hill this time, and we flew 50 feet in the air, even with the trees. And when that car came down, all 4 tires busted. I went through the windshield, and all the Dr. Pepper bottles broke all over my body. And I was in the hospital. This was in between my junior and senior year. Yeah. No, it was the summer before my junior year. And I was in traction, had a cervical spine injury, and I remember begging the doctors not to cut off all my hair because my head was split open this far. So if any of y'all think I'm half-ass crazy, well, we can blame it on that. So, that was the worst. And, let's see, the next one was when I worked for Fairfax County Police. I was driving my convertible Mustang, and I rolled it on Route 50, turned it upside down. Thank God I landed in a little ditch, so I actually crawled out of that one. And my ex had put slicks on my car, and you shouldn't do that. And I spun out in the rain. So I recovered from that. Then when I worked for the Sheriff's Department in Saluda, I was driving a brand new LTD2 Special Edition, and I was coming home from the midnight shift, and I didn't know about black eyes. You'd think I should have. I shouldn't have. But I ran into a brand new Corvette, and I had to make a choice. Do I go over the cliff, or do I veer to the other side? And so I decided to hit the Corvette. Well, that busted my face here, and I have a problem sometimes of sniffing because this little bone was broken. So, let's go. Let's see. What was the next one? Been in some minor skirmishes, but never ended up in the hospital. I know I've had a couple more car accidents. See, it's that brain injury. Oh my God. Or maybe it's old age. I don't remember. It'll come to me in a minute. But it scares me when people mow their grass around children, because anybody can get hurt from the flying debris. My son almost had his leg severed from a bush hog. It caught a piece of metal, almost severed his leg. You got to stay away from that kind of equipment. Okay, so let's see. Where are we at on the accidents? That's a 3. Geez, I don't know. Maybe that's enough. I was bush hogging my neighborhood once. This is an accident on a bush hog, and I had flip-flops on. Stupid me, I should have had work boots on. And when I was depressing the clutch or whatever, it broke my little toe, but I didn't want to get off that bush hog, so I just bent it back. I heard it crack. Yeah, I'm really tough. Yeah, I'm really tough. I'm a tough cookie. I don't look tough, but boy, am I. I kind of freak a lot of people out when I tell them what I used to do for a living. They don't believe me. Well, if you go to Fredericksburg to the Criminal Justice Academy, you'll see my picture is first. I was the top graduate. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know. There was a lot of times when my father would be shooting a gun. We'd have to get away because he almost shot off my ex's finger. But that's got nothing to do with me. So I guess that's enough for today. I'll make a part 2 if I think of the other car accidents. But I also inherited my mother's degenerative disc disease. My son got it now. My granddaughter has it. And it's a terrible, terrible thing to have. But I know a lot of people who don't have this, or maybe they do, and they're getting their knees replaced, their shoulders and hips and stuff. But medicine is a wonderful thing nowadays. Oh my God, the strides that they've made with operations is amazing. I still have many, many scars. I have a scar from here, up here. I think there's still glass in my head. I don't know if they got it all out, but these scars are from all those Dr. Pepper bottles. A lot of you are asking, what is this tattoo? I waited till I was 54 after I had left my husband, because he never would let me get a tattoo. I should have listened to him maybe, but I don't regret it. This tattoo is a Chinese symbol, and sometimes when I go get massages, the people there are Chinese. They go, oh, I know what that means. It means to remember, never forget. Let's see. So I know for 10 years I was on Ambien because I was having horrible nightmares, not getting any sleep. And that robbed me of a lot of my memory. And I think I still struggle with that today. So if any of you guys are on Ambien, especially if you're a woman, if you're prescribed 10 milligrams, they're telling women now to cut it in half. And you can't mix that with anything else. It is very dangerous, because I would mix it with a Flexerol. After 10 years, finally, a doctor said, oh, are you waking up with a headache? I go, yeah, well, it's because you don't mix the two. So, hope I answered all y'all's questions about my accidents. Yeah. I have lived a third of my life on a boat, and the other third was at the racetrack. Okay, everyone. God, I always wear sunglasses too. A lot of people wonder why I don't look 64 is because I've always worn sunglasses so you don't get the crow's feet. And I've always put moisturizer on every night, even when I was a teenager. And I try to stay out of the sun or keep SPF on my face. And I take immaculate care of my face. I love these earrings. Yeah. I've been trying to get on Charmin Charlie's. But I need to get back on it because very few of my clothes are solid colored. You got to have the right earrings with the solid color top, you know. All right. It's going to be Mother's Day. My son just called me and I'm working, but I said you can see me in the morning. All right. Adios, amigo.